Leos, I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you're one of my incredible subscribers, thank you for being here. Looks like the first card that I pulled for you is Heaven and Earth. As above, so below. See how beautifully balanced that card is, but also all of the beautiful artwork in here. So you've got the wolf, you've got the horse, you've got the bear, you've got the owl, you've got everything. Something is saying that it's time to rebalance your energies. And in order to do that, it'd probably be good to be around nature right now. Especially, as well, now that summer is coming up. For those in colder regions, it might be good to get outside, get into nature. There's something about gardening that I heard during the pre-shuffle, and a lot of you are incredibly amazing. My father was a Leo, and apparently he made this incredible Zen garden. I didn't get to see it; it was at this house, but you know, the Zen garden was beautiful. And then one of my close friends, she was a Leo, and she would take tree branches and she'd take the bark off of them and use them as coffee mug holders. So she'd place her coffee mugs on the branches, but she had such a beautiful earth quality. And she'd make things out of pine cones and just natural elements. And something is saying that, my beautiful Leos, it's time for you to rebalance. Something tells me there's been a little bit of chaos as of late, but what is heaven and earth? Maybe you're trying to focus your intention on creating something. Look at that. Healing, the star, beautiful. You could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius perhaps, doesn't have to be. But there's something here about hope and renewal and reaching for that star. So again, making your dreams come true. Some of you might even be quite famous or in the public eye, and because of it, and I'm looking at this big tree here, Spirit is saying, don't forget to nurture your soul and your spirit, because really you're one with everything. So maybe even it's a matter of finding some natural hot springs and going and sitting in the hot springs for a while to cleanse yourself, a little bit of water meditation. There's something here that you need to heal. Let's see what the foundation of this reading is. The moon. Okay. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Or a Cancerian for that matter. But it looks like there are some old subconscious fears or pain or energy that is coming up. Perhaps you're having nightmares as of late, or maybe you've been dealing with some people that haven't been exactly honest, or you're just trying to heal over the deception of the cloudiness that you felt whilst dealing with people. But I'm really looking at the waves in this card and how turbulent they seem. And I feel like maybe that's what's seething just under the surface for you. Somebody could have triggered you in some way, shape, or form. Let's get another card here to see if we can find out specifically what this is about. What is the moon energy about? There's something here that's confusing you. You don't have all of the answers yet. Take the next step now. So maybe you've been in a state of confusion because you didn't know what would happen if you did take a step forward towards your dreams or your desires or your goals. Also, this could be just a fear of what might happen if you did move forward with whatever it is that you're planning or wanting to create in your life. Let's see. What is this next step about? Please, Spirit, what is the next step about? Three of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. Perhaps it could be rekindling a connection with somebody, renewing a relationship. Maybe it's something to do with someone at work. Could be someone in the family. But it was something in terms of cooperation. Somebody wasn't helping you out, or vice versa, or both weren't helping each other out for some reason. And what that is, I don't know. I can't really see from these cards. But again, if there's something that you're trying to manifest here in the physical, it's going to require that you take the step and make the necessary action that's required, but maybe you're just holding back. Maybe there's a few different people involved in this scenario, and that's why you haven't taken a step forward. And remember that we are connected to everything, especially energetically. So what you do to one, maybe that's why you're hesitant, is because you know that if you do something or you take a step forward with one person, it's going to affect others in a negative way. So maybe you're just trying to figure out how can you balance your energies amongst other people so that it works out favorably for everyone. Interesting. Again, more Pisces energy. So there's something here about your intuition, and perhaps you've remained inactive, hence the take the next step now. So in your recent past is this high priestess energy. So you may have been quite attainable, or maybe there was somebody else that was quite attainable, or they came across that way. There was something that you just couldn't get to with them. It's like they have this veil over them and you can't exactly see. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe you felt like they weren't cooperating in some way with you or being open and honest with you because of their disposition of such, of just sitting back. Again, maybe this is how somebody sees you, as a bit mysterious and a bit alluring. And they're trying to figure out what it is that you're focused on, or what it is that you truly want. You see how she's focused on this light in her hand? So maybe this person didn't know how to make you happy. And perhaps they're the ones that are coming back because maybe they've got a new idea on how to renew the situation so that they can meet your needs and your wishes and your desires. Now, for others of you, if it's a work situation, perhaps there's going to be, maybe there was a bit of jealousy and maybe people were trying to sabotage you, hence that Three of Pentacles in reverse, because this is more or less about cooperating when it's upright and having people support you and becoming an apprentice at something, really learning to master your craft. But perhaps somebody stood in your way and maybe you held back for a little bit to avoid conflict or to avoid rocking a boat, or maybe you were just smart enough to wait and you sat back and people were trying to figure out what you were planning, but you didn't let them in because you're going to have a big reveal coming up. Very interesting. What is this High Priestess energy, please, Spirit? For Leos, what is this High Priestess energy? The Magician, of course. Look at that. Look at all these major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, just as we were saying, as above, so below. There's something here about healing, but also about what you're manifesting. You are really tapping into your power. Some of you are very spiritual and you are very connected to the divine. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe some of you are activists, but whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here, you do have the power to do so. And what I like is you're actually using the first two individuals that the Fool meets on their journey. So first they come into contact, or the Fool comes into contact with the Magician, and the Magician shows that they have everything that they need in terms of physical. So that's your emotions, the swords for your thoughts, the wands for your passion and creativity, and then the pentacles, of course, which make it actual physical in the world. But this is also being combined. Wow, you're quite clever. This is being combined with an inner knowing, and that's being able to see the hidden. So it's possible that even though maybe that's what it is. Maybe some of you could be opening a business of some sort, and maybe you're a healer. Maybe you're a healer and you see the unseen and you're going to be helping people heal their traumas. And that's why Spirit is saying, you know what? Take the next step. What is the High Priestess and the Magician, please, Spirit? For Leos. What is it? Look at that, opening a business, the emperor, CEO of a company. Again, somebody who could be in the limelight or a star of some sort, could be dealing with an Aries, but this is boss energy. This is bossing up, being in control, applying structure, logic, routine. So whatever it is, and again, another major arcana. Ooh, what are you guys creating here? So looks as though I feel like some of you have a master plan that you've been working on, and maybe that's why that Three of Pentacles is in reverse. There it is, Ace of Wands. Now you got to take that passionate wand and run with it. Maybe that's why this is in reverse, is you haven't been telling anybody about it. Maybe you've been keeping it secret. And whatever this is, I think that your help here is that you're going to be healing people. It's going to reach people on a big level. What are you working on, Leos? Look at you. Well, I guess, of course, you're not going to tell me because I feel like it's something quite incredible. It could be a new belief system, another major arcana. So it could be helping people see things in a different perspective towards their spirituality. Maybe you're even opening a spiritual chat room or a spiritual retreat of some sort that combines nature, where people can go and heal, a meditational center or some kind of healing retreat. Where am I getting this from? And I think it's to help people to almost free themselves from conditioning from the past. It's very possible. Helping them open their minds and see something bigger. What did I say about the world? Maybe even whatever this is, and again, another major arcana. I cannot believe this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of these 9 cards are major arcanas. There's something that you're going to be doing that's going to affect the world. And maybe the reason why you haven't done it just yet is possibly travel restrictions. Could be. Or it could be that, like I said, it's an online thing, which doesn't make you physically have to travel. But again, I feel like it's going to reach a global audience. Are some of you an actress or an actor? Are some of you famous here? I don't... Wow, what is this? 8 of Swords. There's that restriction. So with that world in reverse, yeah, maybe you feel as though... So the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the restricted feelings, but this is only in your mind. You're waiting for the right time because maybe some institution is holding you back. Maybe there's some things that still need to be worked out, but whatever this is, safari or a dog park or like a private dog park or a private sanctuary of some sort. Somebody may have some land here that they're going to be utilizing, maybe even saving. Oh my gosh, sorry, this camera's a little maybe some of you are even going to be saving wildlife, opening up a resort for or a sanctuary for endangered species. Wow. Leos. This is incredible. And maybe, yeah, you're just waiting for the right time. Maybe it's because... Oh, although there's that water energy again. So Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but in reverse. Maybe you're going to be helping people heal their emotions with some kind of spiritual retreats. I don't really know, but what an incredible reading. I don't know if this is even manifesting with any of you, but, or resonating for that matter, but if it is, it's pretty awesome. Let's get another card out. I want to see details. Yeah, see, there's something here. that's holding you back just at the moment. There's something that's making you feel restricted, but to be honest, everything is not as it seems. So whatever you're feeling restricted in, your mind is magnifying it. It's actually not as bad as you think. If you actually take the step forward and take the blindfold off, it's about taking that step. You're going to find that maybe you just got caught up in the details, and that was what was hindering you from creating whatever this huge thing is. Belief systems, again, in reverse. Okay, so whatever this is, you haven't taken a step forward yet, but this is what's awaiting for you. Look at all this power. Look at this, the Emperor. And it's just about moving forward with this idea of yours. It's far-reaching, Leos. It's very far-reaching. So I guess what Spirit is saying is it's the details maybe that you were hung up on, some smaller details, and that may have been what's making a choice. Yeah, exactly. That's maybe what's hindering the choice. And maybe it's because you've not had the proper buy-in from others around you. Maybe you need their support in some way, shape, or form. Maybe financially, investors for that matter. But there's something very cool here that you're creating, and it's going to have far-reaching effects. Far-reaching effects, Leo. You're going to do the world good. Moonlight, there it is again, moonlight. And 5 + 1 is 6, which is balance, which we also have in the Heaven and Earth card. You're bringing heaven to earth. Leos, in some way, whatever you're doing, whatever this next step is that you need to take, it's going to have a huge consequence. This is quite a specific reading. It's going to have a far-reaching effect on people all over the globe. I don't know who this is for, but even if it's just like a couple of people from different countries that buy into it, it's still international and global, right? So maybe you are a star or you are famous. Maybe you're going to start using your platform to introduce something that's going to be very new age. Kind of like this energy project I just saw as of late, the geothermic energy. How they're learning to make clean, renewable, sustainable energy. Maybe that's something that you're not into, but do you know what I'm saying? It could be something like that, like something huge. And because of all of the major arcanas, the feeling in my chest is one of, it's excitement. It's big excitement. You've got a unique idea here. So whatever this unique idea is, you got to roll with it. Waterfalls. Maybe are you going to be a tour guide of some beautiful area, or a guide, maybe a boating guide? Maybe you're going to take people out on boat tours to see different animals and different wildlife. Maybe you're an expert. You've created a bit of heaven here on earth, and you're going to be taking people through it, like some sightseeing. Wow. And I feel that the reason why you're doing it is because it's coming from your heart space. There's something, maybe you're upset with the fact that people just don't care about all of the beauty on earth, and you're starting to make them see this. Maybe even this side is somebody else completely different, and what you're going to be implementing is going to have an effect on these people, and they're going to see the world in a different way. Leo, this is powerful, and I know it's quite specific, but it's going to resonate for somebody out there. Let's get another butterfly card. I'm sorry, I'm really interested. I've never seen a reading like this. Body changes, again. Helping somebody heal in some way, shape, or form. There's some changes that you're going to make with that healing and renewal. It's beautiful. Heavenly signs. I told you this has something to do with big time spirituality and bringing heaven to earth in some way, shape, or form. I don't think I need to go further with this. I think whoever this message is for, you're going to know who you are. And well done. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, balance. Balance. The many pendulums of life can swing in many directions, sometimes causing us to feel unbalanced and overwhelmed. Strike balance with the scales and feel at ease, if only for this moment. So, I really feel that you guys are doing something huge here, and it's going to be epic. And if you were wondering if you need to take the step, do it. It's saying take it now. And whether that's starting to market whatever it is that you are envisioning, you're going to be exceptionally successful here because you have this power behind you, both power cards. You've got the Magician and you've got the High Priestess. You're able to tap into utilizing every single source or tool, if you will, that's available, in addition to having that connection to that higher source and divinity. Oh my gosh. Whoever this is for, please leave a comment. I'd love to know. All right. That's what I got for you. I know it's not going to resonate with many, but that's what came out. So have an amazing rest of your day and see you again soon. Bye, Leos.